The previous video is getting a little longer, so I decided to break it into two parts. So in this part, we will see how to modify the remaining settings in order to create an really undetectable backdoor. So let's see the remaining options. So there are many. So it says user prompt. Okay, leave it to false because it will going to prompt user prior to injection. Okay, so it's a good choice to make it to false. Then the last one, that is to check if system uses UTC time, set it to false. And this one, it says processors. Okay, that is optional, minimum number of processes, which means what minimum number of processes your backdoor requires to run. Okay, so let's change this to set processors to, let's say, 1. Okay, because if you give more processors, then maybe antivirus program detect this. Okay, so leave it to 1, which is the minimum number of processors. Now let's see some other options. Let's say it says RAM check. No, we don't want RAM check. Then there is sleep. Okay, so let's change this one. It says sleep Y seconds. Okay, so let's set this option, set sleep, and give any number of time, let's say 16. Hit enter. Done. Now I think we have modified sufficient options. See, I am modifying these options because I don't want that antivirus programs detect my backdoor. Okay, changing these options is like winning a race by 0.01 second. Okay, but the winning is winning, time doesn't matter. Okay, so that's why I changed some of the options here. Okay, so now let's check whether our backdoor will get caught by antivirus programs or not. But before, let's generate our backdoor. Okay, it says please enter the base name for output file. So let's give it a name, let's say PUBG. Okay, and hit enter. Now let's wait for the process to complete. So it has generated our backdoor on this path. Okay, and it says hit enter to continue, so let's do that. Now let's copy this path of our backdoor. See guys, now we are going to check online that whether antivirus is able to detect our backdoor or not. Okay, so let's open Firefox and let's go to VirusTotal. Okay, so suppose you have received a malicious email attachment or a malicious file in a USB drive or etc. So you can, before using that file, you can go to this website VirusTotal and upload that file and check whether it is a malware or not. Okay, whether to open this file is secure or not. So this website help you to detect whether a file is a malicious or not. Okay, but in our case we cannot use this website because it will share your reports with other antivirus programs out there. So that would decrease the effectiveness of your backdoor. Okay, so there is another website which says nodistribute.com. Okay, so this website does the same work as the VirusTotal, but this website won't share your results with other antivirus programs, right? So this is the basic difference between the two. Now if you are using the free version, it says 3 scans remaining. Okay, you can scan for only 3 times a day and not more than that. Now let's browse for the file that is for our backdoor. Okay, so search for the file, click here, paste the path, Okay, it's searching for desktop only. Let's change the location to other locations. Let's open the computer and search for the file manually, and will output compiled. Here it is. Okay, and click on open and select scan file. Okay, so now it has started the scanning process. It says uploading and scanning file, so we have to wait till the process gets completed. Now after 30 minutes I am still unable to generate reports due to heavy traffic on this website. So I tried on other websites like antiscan.me, but that website says free scan not available for now, come back later. So I decided to do it manually. Okay, so let me turn on my Windows 10 virtual machine, and then I will configure my Windows Defender. Okay, and I will also install an antivirus program, and then we will see whether we able to bypass security or not. In the previous video we have seen that how to create a undetectable backdoor. Okay, and now in this video I will show you how to use it, how to use the backdoor by turning on all of the securities in Windows, and we will see still our backdoor is able to bypass all of them, right? So as you know that this is the path for our backdoor. Okay, so first of all let's open a new terminal, and before executing our backdoor we have to start a listening port on our machine, that is attacker machine, because as backdoor runs it will try to connect back to our machine. Okay, so it is important to open a port on which we want to listen, right? So for this we have to use Metasploit framework console, because as you know that at the time of creating a backdoor I have selected Meterpreter as a payload, and Meterpreter is developed by Metasploit community. Okay, so we have to first run Metasploit framework console, then we will start listening on a port which is 8080. Okay, so let it open and let me show you that my Windows 10. So this is my Windows 10 virtual machine, and here you can see here at below that my antivirus program is running, and I am using Quick Heal Total Security, and this is my Windows Defender which says real-time protection on and virus and spyware definitions are up to date. Okay, so I have turned on security for Windows 10, right? Now let's go back to Kali. Okay, it says starting the Metasploit framework console. So let it start, and let me open one more terminal, and let's copy our backdoor to HTML folder. As I told you earlier that I am going to use Apache web server, which is an inbuilt web server on Kali. So we can use Kali as a website. Okay, so copy where lib will, and then there is output compiled, and then PUBG where www html done. Now I know that it's not a good idea to deliver a backdoor using a website, but as I am showing just for the demonstration purpose I am using it. But in your case you have to use your creativity. Maybe you use a USB drive in order to deliver a backdoor to your target system. Okay, or you can use email attachments, etc. It's up to you to show your creativity, right? Now here we have MSF console, so let's use exploit multi handler. Okay, so we are using a module from Metasploit framework, as Metasploit is a huge database for penetration testing. So I am using one of the modules of Metasploit. Okay, done. Now show options. So here we can see we have to configure our local host and local ports. So set lhost and then the IP of Kali, and then set lport, which is 8080. Done, right? Now let's run show options again. Okay, guys, so I made a mistake. First of all, we have to set a payload, right? So payload would be Windows Meterpreter and reverse HTTPS, right? This is the path I am using because if you remember, in the previous video we have created a backdoor using Go programming language, okay, and the payload is Meterpreter, and then there is reverse HTTPS protocol, right? So let's type it, HTTPS. Done. And now let's say show options. Okay, see, lhost and lport are configured. Okay, and this is our payload option. Okay, we have to use the same payload as we have used at the time of creating backdoor, right? So guys, this is a live demonstration. Okay, I have not done this practical before earlier and then show you the just the outputs, right? So if I made a mistake, you will able to see it. Now we have done our job. Now let's switch back to Windows and let's open a browser and try to download our backdoor. So let's try to download our backdoor, pubg.exe, hit enter. Okay, downloaded. Click on run, and now let's switch back to Kali and type exploit. Okay, now let's wait for our backdoor to start its job, and once it started, it will use or it will act as a normal service using internet services in order to gain access to some website. Okay, so there are very less chances that it will get caught by antivirus programs or firewalls and etc., right? So guys, see, it says Meterpreter session 1 opened. Okay, so this is how we can create an undetectable backdoor and then use it in order to gain full control over our target system. Okay, it will show me the list of all files and directories present on our target computer system. Okay, but you have noticed one thing. I clicked on run my backdoor, but neither the antivirus program has give me a notification that we have detected a virus, neither our Windows Defender is able to detect this virus. Okay, so this way we have created an undetectable backdoor. But let me tell you one thing, by the time you are watching this video, don't try to copy my steps. Okay, because if you do, then maybe there are chances that some antivirus program are able to caught your backdoor, because as I told you that antivirus programs are continuously updating their databases, right? So the thing which are working right now, maybe they won't work after some time. Okay, so use your creativity and try to modify some settings when creating a backdoor. Okay, and if your backdoor gets caught by any antivirus program, then come back to Kali again, try to create a new backdoor by changing different settings, like by changing sleep time to from 15 to 25, then 54, then 61, etc., and test again and again whether this time your backdoor will pass antivirus program or not. Okay, so my job is to show you how to create an undetectable backdoor, but it's up to you to use your creativity. Okay, so guys, I hope you now know that how you can create an undetectable backdoor using Whale framework and how to perform an attack on Windows 10 operating system. Now I hope you know that if this backdoor is working on Windows 10, then it means it also works on Windows 8 and Windows 7, etc. Let's talk about email spoofing. Okay, suppose you want to create an account on any website which demands you to enter your email ID in order to send some newsletters and some promotion emails and etc. Okay, and you don't want to give your real email address for that purpose. Okay, so there are various websites out there which help you by providing some temporary email IDs, right? Or suppose someone is sending you malicious emails, so in order to reply him back you cannot use your original email ID because it is a bad idea. Okay, so in that case you can also use some temporary auto disposable mails. Okay, so let's see, the first website is emkei, okay, .cz. So open it. Now it's asking you from what name you want to send emails. Suppose I want to send ABC. Okay, now from which email? So let's say I type abcd@xyz.com. okay, now whom you want to send this email? Okay, so let's enter the destination ID. Now what's the subject? So test. Now hello, it's just a sample text, do not reply. Now click on send. Right, now it says email sent successfully. Now let's check whether we received the email or not. So this is the destination email address. Let's refresh this. Okay, we have not received the mail in inbox, so let's check for the spam. Here it is. See, we have received this email in spam because Gmail says it could not verify that it actually came from xyz.com. Okay, so let's try one more example, like my name and now email ID this time. Suppose yahoo.com. okay, to the same ID. Okay, same subject, demo, and say hello. Let's send it, and now let's check whether we receive this email in spam or in our inbox. So let's check it out. Let's check for the inbox. Okay, so we have not received that email. So let's check back in spam once again. Okay, so Gmail is detecting this email and we have not received that email. Okay, so let's move on to our next website, that is gorillamail.com. okay, it says it provides you disposable email IDs, right? So okay, let's compose an email. See, this is your inbox, okay, temporary inbox, and this is from where you can compose a new email. And let's type the address, subject demo, and message hello. So that's it. Click on send. Okay, I am not a robot. Okay, now let's move to the inbox and let's check whether we received it or not. Refresh. Okay, this time we received this email in our inbox. Okay, so yes, it's a quite useful website which provides you a disposable temporary email addresses. Okay, now you can change the domain name from here also. Okay, you can change it to this or you can change it to this, right? So guys, I hope now you know how to send some emails from temporary disposable email addresses, right? So Gorilla Mail is a good website which help you with this, and this is another website, but Gmail is detecting the email sent from this website. Okay, so prefer gorillamail.com. Okay, now let me tell you one important thing, guys. If you are learning ethical hacking, then you must start using some other email services rather than using Gmail. Okay, I know Gmail is very secure, but still there are chances that someone get access to your Gmail account by accessing forget password and by bypassing some security steps there, or maybe anyone can recover your Gmail data in forensics as well. Okay, so if you want to prevent your privacy, okay, so you have to visit protonmail.com. It says secure email based in Switzerland. Now why I am recommending you this website? Because if you forget your password, then even the owner of this website is not able to help you out with getting your data back. Okay, so it is a very good website which prevents your 100% privacy. Okay, which provides you end-to-end encryption, right? And it's open source as well. Okay, so create an account with this website and start using it. Let's talk about steganography. So what is steganography? In simple terms, hiding a data behind another data is called steganography. For example, hiding text behind another text, or hiding image behind another image, or hiding text behind image, or hiding image behind video. Okay, also we can hide executable files behind image. So let's see how to do that, right? So we will start with hiding files using NTFS stream. Okay, and what it is? A stream consists of a data associated with a main file or directory, right? So in this practical, we are going to hide calculator file. Okay, calc executable file, which is for calculator, and we will going to hide this behind a text file, right? So in real world, you can replace calculator by your backdoor or by Trojan, right? So when someone opens a text file, it won't know that behind this text file there is another Trojan or backdoor. Okay, but in the background the Trojan will execute, right? But the user is not able to see it. So first of all, you have to follow these steps separated by comma, right? So first of all, let's open command prompt. So cmd run as admin. Now navigate to C drive. So the next step is to create a folder named magic. Okay, so md magic, enter. Now the next step is to open a notepad and create a file called readme and type hello world in it. So notepad, type hello world, right? Now save this file into magic folder, save. Okay, give it a name readme. Now press dir to list all the directories. First of all, let's navigate to magic folder and now type dir. See, here is the readme file we have recently created and its size is 13 bytes. Remember this size, okay? Now the next step is to copy calculator to magic folder. Okay, so the executable file for calculator is kelsey.exe. So there are two ways to do this. Either you can use command prompt or you can navigate to the C drive, go to Windows and search for system32 and search for Kelsey. Okay, copy this, go to C drive, magic folder and paste here. Okay, see the size of calculator file is 27 KB. Okay, now the next step is to type this command. So let's do that. So type C:\magic Kelsey greater than, again C:\magic, then the file name Kelsey.exe. Okay, so we are actually hiding calculator behind our text file. Done. Now the next step is to check the size of the file. So dir, see guys, the size of the file 13 bytes is the same as earlier. Instead we have attached this calculator file behind this text file, but still the size of the file has not yet increased, right? So nobody knows that behind this 13 bytes file there is a 27 KB file attached, right? Now let's delete calculator file. Okay, so go to magic folder and delete this file. Now the last command is to create a symbolic link. Okay, so let's do that. mklink, let's name it backdoor.exe, then the name of the file readme.txt kelsey.txt. see, it says symbolic link created for backdoor. Now let's see the magic. When someone opens this file, okay, or if someone execute this file, okay, suppose I type backdoor.exe which is attached to readme.txt, okay, but actually in the background calculator will be executed. Okay, so if we type backdoor.exe we will see a calculator opening. Okay, so let's enter. Okay, first let's check whether this file created or not. So yes, backdoor.exe is created. Now let's run backdoor.exe. see, we have opened the file backdoor, but actually calculators opens. So this way we can attach an executable file behind a text file. Okay, so when your target actually runs another file, that is backdoor, our real file which is hidden, in this case it is calculator, so it will open, right? So this is how we can hide data or files using NTFS stream. Now in the next video I will show you how to hide some data using white space steganography. Let's see another example of steganography. So this time we will hide data using white space steganography, and for this copy SnowDOS to C drive. Now I have attached SnowDOS with this lecture, so you can download it from resources, okay, and then copy this to C drive. Now let me increase the font size in command prompt. Let's say 20, okay. Now C backslash. Let's move to the Snow folder, check directories. Okay, so we have one important file here called snow.exe. Okay, so we will going to use this file. Now let's follow these steps. Okay, so type notepad and create a file. So notepad, create a file, let's say hello world, etc. Save this file in C drive and under Snow folder, and with the name let's say readme.txt. okay. Now the next step is to run this command. Okay, so snow -c -m. Now enter your secret data here between double quotes. Okay, so my Swiss bank account number is something like this. Okay, now the data between double quotes is the secret data you want to hide. Okay, and give it a password. So password would be magic. Okay, so magic is the password used to retrieve this data. Okay, this hidden data. Now mention the file name, that is readme.txt, and give a new file name, so readme2.txt. okay, now enter. Okay, so again check dir. See, two files have been created, readme and readme2, but this time you will see the size difference here. Okay, now let's open one by one. Let's open both of the files. Go to C drive and go to Snow, and now let's open the readme. See, hello world and nothing else. Okay, now open readme2.txt, hello world and same thing. Now what's the difference? How would you know that there is some secret data hidden behind this file? For that, simply press Ctrl A to select all, and see the white space is selected because the data you have hidden is here somewhere around this. Okay, let's close this. Now suppose you want to extract this data. Okay, so let's see how to do this. To open the hidden data, we have to run command snow, again -C -p for password. Give the password here and then the name of the file, that is readme2.txt. Enter and see my Swiss bank account number is this. So this way you can hide data behind a white space. Okay, and by using the last command, this one, you can retrieve the data, retrieve the hidden data by using a password. Okay, if someone doesn't know the password, he is not able to retrieve this secret information, right? Now in the next video we will see how we can use different tools to hide text behind image or image behind image. Okay.